In a city where justice was supposed to be blind, prejudice had quietly taken a seat in the courtroom, and one man's arrogance was about to become his undoing. Prosecutor Mark Hastings strutted into the courthouse with the confidence of someone who believed he owned every inch of it. Mid-40s, sharply dressed, and always smirking, he carried his morning coffee like a trophy. Without looking, he tossed a case file onto his assistant's desk. "Another day, another case," he said smugly. "Let's see who's brave enough to challenge me this time." His assistant cleared his throat. Sir, the new district attorney's arriving today." Mark laughed. "Good. Maybe this one won't cry when I show them how this city really works." What he didn't know was that the new district attorney was already in the building and listening. Down the hallway, a young black woman walked confidently past the security checkpoint. Amara Daniels, early 30s, elegant yet simple in her professional attire, greeted the guards with a warm smile. "Morning, Miss Daniels." "First day, huh?" one of the guards said. "First day of many," she replied. From public defender to the top of the city's legal system, Amara had earned her place, but few recognized her yet. Later, as Mark prepared for a pretrial hearing, Amara entered the courtroom quietly and took a seat near the front. Mark glanced at her and immediately dismissed her. "Excuse me," he said in a mocking tone. "This section's for attorneys only. You might want to take a seat in the back, sweetheart." "I'll stay right here. Thank you," Amara answered calmly. Mark's expression hardened. "Listen, we run a tight ship here. We don't need distractions." A soft ripple of laughter moved through the room, but Amara didn't flinch. "You'll find I'm far from a distraction, counselor," she said, her voice steady. "Oh, really?" Mark sneered. "What are you, some intern from Diversity Outreach?" "No," she replied, her tone quiet but unbreakable. "But you'll find out soon enough who I am." The temperature in the courtroom seemed to drop. Mark's arrogance hung in the air like a bad scent, and it was about to come back to haunt him. Later that morning, the courthouse buzzed with reporters and cameras. The mayor was scheduled to introduce the new district attorney, the first in the county's 150-year history to hold such an achievement. Mark, standing proudly near the front, straightened his tie. "I heard it's some Harvard hotshot," he muttered to his assistant. "Let's see if they can handle the real world." The mayor stepped to the podium. "Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the first black woman to serve as district attorney in this county's history, Ms. Amara Daniels." Gasps filled the room. Mark's jaw dropped as Amara stepped forward. His trademark smirk vanished instantly. "Thank you, Mayor," Amara said as she took the microphone. "It's an honor to serve the city and to ensure that every person, no matter their race, status, or background, is treated with respect in this courthouse." Her eyes locked onto Mark's. The silence was deafening. Mark sputtered. You set me up? You didn't say who you were." "I didn't have to," Amara replied coolly. "You showed me who you are." "Look, I was just joking," he said defensively. "You know how it is, office banter." "Racism is not banter, Mr. Hastings," she interrupted. "Neither is disrespect." She stepped closer, her voice steady but resolute. "You've represented this office for 10 years. But starting today, things change. If you can't meet the new standard, you're free to step aside." Mark lowered his gaze. "Yes, ma'am." In the weeks that followed, Mark stayed late at the office more often. He listened more, talked less, and watched Amara handle cases with fairness, firmness, and compassion. Slowly, he learned what true leadership looked like, not through dominance, but through dignity. The turning point came during a tense murder trial, where Amara led the prosecution and Mark assisted quietly beside her. "You were right," he murmured to her before the verdict. "Justice isn't about winning. It's about doing what's right." Amara offered him a small, knowing smile. That's the lesson every prosecutor should learn before it's too late. In a courtroom once clouded by ego and prejudice, one woman's strength changed everything. She didn't shout or humiliate. She simply stood her ground and let the truth reveal itself. Because true justice isn't found in power. It's found in character.